how to get a girlfriend so fast that it feels illegal. That's what we're going to talk about in this video. It's going to be extremely raw, okay, fully transparent. I have all of my notes here. I guarantee you there is no one in YouTube at the moment with the same amount of results that I have over the last 2 years, the same amount of girlfriends that I have over the last 2 years, and with this insane transformation. So you're guaranteed, gentlemen, in the best place to learn this. And most people think it takes years, talking stages, out of luck, and it's actually not like that. In the last 2 years, I have gone on 384 dates with 193 different girls. Yes, almost 200 girls in 2 years, okay? And I have proof for all of this. I have thousands of recordings. I have hundreds of pictures and of videos. I have text screenshots. I have daily YouTube blogs documenting my journey, okay? Here on the back, you can see many of the things you're going to be seeing throughout the video. And just 2 years ago, I was a complete virgin. I had zero experience with girls, okay? And I had the exact same height, the same face, the same money that I have now, and still not a single girl liked me, okay? Not of them, zero, nada. And the only thing that I changed to get all of these girls was my system. And it's the system that I'm going to be teaching you for free here on this channel, so you can also get girls, get girlfriends, get mom of your children. And in this video, I'm going to cover the straightest line path to get a girlfriend insanely fast, okay? And for that, you're going to need mostly insane volume and smart actions, okay? And we are going to go over them throughout this video. Now, if you have a good attention span, by the way, because this is not going to be a super fully edited video, it's going to be more chill. So if you're willing to sit here and learn this, it's going to be lovely. By the way, free in the description. You have full training. If you want to access it, it's fully free. So first thing you need to do, and I have, by the way, here all of my notes that I took like hours to prepare. The first thing you need to do to get girlfriends fast, okay, is remove the escape routes first, okay? What are the escape routes for most men? Usually it's just entertainment. And in our particular case, usually it's porn, is, you know, just jerking off, all of these things. I guarantee you, if the only way, gentlemen, that you have to empty your balls is to be with girls in person, I guarantee that most of the actions that you are going to take are different than the ones you're taking it now, right? Because the ones you're taking now, like, it's okay. You don't have like any consequences of not getting girls. Like, you just go back home, you watch porn, you jerk off, whatever, and you're chill, right? You don't have the urgency, right? Even if you don't do so, there is still things that you need to do, which is the smart part of things. So we've talked about remove escape route first. That's the first thing, okay? When there is no pressure, there is no action. Feeling horny is not a problem, it's fuel, okay? In fact, at this point in time, I haven't seen my girls for more than like 25 days, something like that. I'm like in the middle of nowhere now. I'm doing networking events for business and these things, and there are no girls here. Literally no girls, nothing, okay? And I haven't jerked off. I haven't watched porn. I'm horny, okay? I haven't been like 25 days without nothing. And this is fueling me because I need to do more things. Now I'm traveling to new places. I'm going to see girls there, okay? So this is important. Now, next thing is to have a system. It has 5 things, okay? And it's the word north. My name is North. So the N, the first letter of the word north is the N, and it stands for nucleus, okay? Which is everything related to your inner game and the things you have in your mind, okay? Which is going to directly impact the actions you take. Because as you probably know, if you study paradigms, if you study beliefs, when you have a belief, okay? In fact, let's start from the end. If it is your life now, on the top of it, okay? Your life is the sum of all of the actions that you have taken, correct? You have your particular life now, in your particular situation. Maybe you're making 2K a month, or 5K a month, or 500 a month, or you're a student, or you're divorced, whatever. Your life is the sum of all of your actions, okay? Your actions is the sum of all of your decisions that you've made, okay? The decisions you've made are the sum of all of the options that you've had. Because if you don't feel that you have an option, you are not going to make a decision on this option, right? The options that you perceive you have are a sum of your thoughts, okay? Because if you don't think about something, then you don't have the option, right? And your thoughts are the sum of your beliefs and your paradigms. So basically, if you change your paradigm, you change your life. That's how it works. And we go more in depth, like in the training inside the community and all of these things. But the first thing you need to do is align your inner self, so you take the actions in the long term and you're ready for a change in the long term, not just like do quick action. That's the first thing. Then that's the N. The O is optimal display. Remember letter O within the word north. O is optimal display, okay? Which is everything related to how you present yourself to the world, okay? Because, you know, image matters, of course. The way girls see you matter, okay? Now, it matters to a certain point. As I said, I had the exact same face, the same height, the same money 2 years ago, and not a single girl liked. And now, with everything the same, they do now, okay? I changed many things. I try to improve many things of my physique. I going to the gym, I change my style, all of these things, okay? And also the most important thing, my social presence, online social presence, okay? Which is very important for dating apps, which I don't normally use that much. And but when I'm getting a phone number from a girl in the street or from a girl in the club, then she's seeing my Instagram or my social presence. So it's very important as well for those girls as well, okay? Then we have the letter the N, O, then R, which is rake in leads. Try to get as many leads as possible, okay? And there are 5 methods that we talk about, which is method number 1 is cold approach. Method number 2 is night game. Okay, cold approach basically is approaching girls in the street during the day, generally speaking, or in the mall and just going direct, or generally speaking, going direct and telling them that you find them cute and stating your clear intent with them. Cold approach. Have night game, which is partying, these things. You have social circle game, okay? You have inbound systems and you have dating, okay? Now, the method that we've seen the most success with, me, my friends, my students, wings, everyone, in terms of quality of girls that you get, is cold approach, okay? So what you would need to get a girlfriend as fast as possible is to improve on these first 2 things, your nucleus and your optimal display. Okay, so basically your inner game, your head, the things that are the beliefs, the systems inside, and your outer presence, your outer presentation. And then you need to get in front of girls, whether that's going to be on the street, on clubs, on dating apps, but you need to ramp up the volume. Okay, so that's the next thing. And 4th thing, once you have all of these leads that you're getting from cold approach and from these methods, you need to know how can you convert those leads, those girls in this case, into a date, okay? Usually here, texting comes into play. In some cases, you can have an instant date. As soon as you approach this girl, then you have an instant date with her in the park or in the mall, or you go to a restaurant or a coffee shop, okay? Which I mostly recommend coffee shops, not restaurants for first dates. But other times you're just getting her contact details and you're texting with her and you're trying to set up a date for meeting another time through your phone, right? So you need to have the knowledge on how to do that. And from there, once you have her on the date, you need to know how can you convert that date into intimacy, right? Because again, relationship comes after intimacy in the girl's mind, okay? Now, there are some exceptions with religion, etc. But in my experience with all of these dates that I've had, the girls feel way more attached to you, in this case, to me, after we've been intimate. So if you want to have a girlfriend, your main goal should have to be intimate with her as soon as possible. Now, I know this may not be typical advice that you are used to hearing online, but it's what I've found to be the case. Girls that I'm intimate with earlier, then they get attached to me early, okay? So that's the full system, gentlemen. Just to continue with the word north, okay? N is nucleus, which is the first letter. Then it's optimal display, it's outer presentation. Then it's rake in leads, which is how to get those leads and just putting yourself in front of the girls to get the contact details. Then the T stands for text to date to bed, which is what we just mentioned, having the right texting knowledge and implementation to get them on a date, and then knowing how to take them from a date to your bed, okay? Basically intimacy. Now, the last letter in the word north isn't something that is relevant here because it's about holding frame, the H, holding frame, okay? This video is all about getting a girlfriend as fast as possible. So it's not about how to retain that girlfriend as fast as possible, not retain that girlfriend as long as possible. If that's what you want, okay? So I'm not going to cover that in this video. But that's what I would do to get a girlfriend as fast as possible, okay? And obviously, if you want a girlfriend that is better, and when we say better, we don't mean in the human side of things, like we are all equal as humans, right? I mean better for you, the type of girl physically you like, the type of girl that is going to, cook for you if that's what you want, or clean for you if that's what you want, or just respect you and care about you and treat you the right way, respectfully in front of her friends and your friends, right? So for that, you would need to have some volume because the chances for you to find that girl in the first place from the first date, it's not so likely. And now that I've gone on so many dates, now I know what type of girl I'm willing to go on a date with. Sorry, I'm willing to have a relationship, right? Which is not most of them, but at least now I know. So now I'm careful with the girls that I let in my life, right? So that's why I think it's important if you want a girlfriend, even though this is the fastest way to do it, it's important to make sure that girlfriend is going to sum to your life and it's going to make your life more peaceful, right? And for that, you need volume. Gentlemen, hope you found this video useful. In the description, you're going to have everything for free. First link in the description. I'm not sure what I'm going to be having there yet. That's why I'm saying it's for free, because I know it's going to be free. But it's going to be either a training or a guide on how to implement this system completely for free. So you can get it there if you want. And you can check another one of my videos here or here that I'm going to be posting soon as well. So yeah, gentlemen, hope you found this useful. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to hear more about these things. And yeah, take care. See you soon.